Okay, cute. I think we have everything resolved. I think we on.
Yes, yes. Once again, welcome everybody to the Night Brothers Show.
Yes, yes.
Sorry we had some technical difficulties, guys. We're calling late, but hey, we're here. And this is our tonight's show. We got a lot of great stuff to cover. We thank you with us, but we promise we'll make it worth your while. Arden, how you doing tonight, brother?
Doing wonderful, brethren. How you feeling?
Outstanding, outstanding. Let one up there, brother.
Shoot, man. Everything beautiful.
Yep,
Definitely.
yep,
Can you
yep.
tell us the fresh of the day? Keep
Yes.
the
Well, the
vibe.
first subject we're going to talk about a couple of subjects. To talk about what we're calling the rebirth of New Birth. And some of you may be familiar with the old soul group called Earth, who had many, many hits. And we're
Yes.
going to talk about a brand new version of them as it has come about with a guest of ours who's a part of that and wants to share that not history, but where they are going forward with. And first of all, we want to talk about our jazz festival though. And our special guest is also a part of that. And guys, you want to hear about this jazz festival being held in Hawaii, which is interesting in itself. And I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a possible trip right there to me. Okay? We're not going to waste any more time. We may get to our football picks as well for subject number 3, but we're just going to get going right now. Lenny, back to you. Let's get this thing rocking.
Sound cool. Do you want to go over your things for tonight, or you want to just keep moving to since we've
Let's
15
let's
minutes
get to the
behind?
start. If we can get this, I can wait till next week because I do want to kind of share this with everybody. We want to set some things up where we hook up. But really, the point is right now is the time. If you want to
Yeah.
get healthy for 2024, wait. You want to be ready for spring, the summer. The time they say, what you do in the dark comes through in the light. Many times without anyone looking, shines and helps you shine later. So this is about that. So let's push on, though, man. We got a incredible fest to talk about. Everybody, get your pen and pad down. You already on your phone, most likely. Definitely get your pen and pad down and write this down because we want you to
Well,
get
welcome. We're going to take the time right
get
now to welcome to the show C-Man, Carl C-Man Anderson. How you doing, C-Man? And our
What's going
special guest,
on, fam? How y'all
our
doing?
special guest, Mr. Jacob Webb and Mr. Alicia. How y'all doing this evening? Good to see you both as well. And we have a lot to cover tonight. Guys, first of all, we want to apologize for the difficulty. As we said in the pre-show, technology is great until it's not. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
you ain't never lie.
and we're live and on the air now. And we're gonna get right into it, man. Let's get right into it because I'm excited about this. I really am truly excited about some of the things we're gonna talk about.
Absolutely. So, look, thank y'all for dealing with the technology. Good evening to everybody that's out there. Mr. Dupree, thank you for joining us as always.
How you doing?
Got a shout out also, Margaret Nick. Margaret Nick is so loyal. I tell you, I love
How
you.
you doing, Margaret Nick?
Also,
me.
Teresa
Me.
Davis out there as
Teresa
well.
Davis.
So, all right.
Yeah,
So look,
Christian.
some of our loyals, so just had to shout them out real fast, Q. But look, we're gonna flip the segments because of our technical difficulties. We're gonna jump right into, which was really supposed to be segment 2. This is going to be the Aloha Jazz Fest. And who we have on the screen are 3 of the people that's really the brainchildren behind the Aloha Jazz Fest. They're gonna tell you all about it. It's new. It's an inaugural event. Obviously, Aloha. You know that sounds like it's in Hawaii. But I'm not gonna steal no thunder. I'm just gonna start with the questionings, and we're gonna dive right into it. Q and R.
let's get it.
And before we do anything, before we ask question 1, everybody that is viewing, do me one favor and just say welcome to our guests that's on the screen with us. Just welcome our guests in such a way to make them feel comfortable. You know how we do it on there. All right.
Always pushing that PC. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Peace today in the love heart. Yes.
All right, well, all started.
So let me ask you, while we jump right into this, what inspired you to create the Aloha Festival and select Honolulu, Hawaii's joint, for the inaugural event? And do you plan to move on? is the other question because Hawaii is an invocation, though. So I salute you for picking that spot first.
Yeah, so my name is Webb. It's an honor to be here on the show, and with me is Felicia Ray, she's the president of Aloha Jazz Festival, and
Welcome.
you guys know C-Man, Carlos C-Man Anderson. He is the creative relations director, um, and yeah, past August, Felicia and I we were performing at the Blue Note in Honolulu, Hawaii. And if you know the Blue Note, that's a very historic club. It's pretty much everywhere now. And yeah, we were in Honolulu, Hawaii, and our promoter that had put everything together for us, she told me about a lot of things that was going on the island, and there was a lack of jazz in Hawaii. Now, yeah, right now it's a lot of commercial music like pop and covers, cover band, that whole commercial side of things, and there's been a need for jazz on the island, and so yeah, Felicia and I, we promoter, we really put our heads together, and Hawaii's not a bad place to have a festival,
Yes, indeed.
So we ended up meeting with some of the top leaders at the Hilton Hawaiian Village in Honolulu, Waikiki. And we got a meeting together and kind of collaborated and told them what our vision would be. And we sold the vision, and they said, "Oh, let's put something together." And but yeah, this is the inaugural event, and we're really, really, really excited about it. Having C-Man on the board with us, it's just been a gem as well. Having him a part of this.
So let him ask you to turn the music down a little, please, if you could, man. Turn that background music down. And we have a few more questions. Go ahead, Lenny.
I wanted to know how did y'all go about creating the budgets and selecting the
Turn
artists?
it up. I mean,
How did you go about creating? Can you hear me now? First of all,
Yes.
I know with any show or concert event, how did you go about? First of all, it's a budget to do anything, and you're talking about jazz artists. How did y'all create budgets? How did you go about selecting talent and that type of thing? Take us inside of that and tell us how's that formulating, or how did it come about? Felicia, we're gonna start with you.
put you right on.
I pick you, Felicia, because ladies are better with money than men. So just
No, so as far as we kind of knew, the ballpark we wanted to be. But as far as the artist lineup, we really wanted to with people that we worked with along the way, people that same mindset and passion, and see us succeed. And so that's who it we at this lineup. That's who these people are. You know how you have the people you work with, and then you have friends along the way. We got to both
Yeah.
worlds, and so people on the lineup. That's who they just happen to be amazing performers and artists as well. So that's the direction we went with it. A lot of people were like, get this person, get that person, and we were like, no, this is we're rocking with, and these are great performers, and either heard of them, and if you haven't, you're gonna see an amazing show and you're fans for life after this.
Oh yeah.
How about that? That's awesome.
That sounds good, Felicia. Well, listen,
all right,
this
Jacob, what's your interpretation?
Hey, there are always multiple sides.
yeah.
But yeah, this is all 100% facts. We have our friends. We have just so blessed. I mean, on our lineup we have Nathan Hill, Lynn Roundtree, Kim Scott, who is the smooth jazz artist of 2024 of all of contemporary jazz. She was named that last month. And then we have Saxel Rose, native to Maryland, Kevin Jackson, native to Maryland as well.
Lord.
Lori Williams from the DC area originally, and this just goes on, and it's really cool because um, we had this contest within the month of December. It's called Make the Lineup Contest, and we decided to let the fans decide the final slot. So we had an application sent out to the entire globe. We had a good amount of contestants sign up for that. Just named the finalist. Her name is Heidi. She's based out of Los Angeles, California. She'll also be on the line, but the fans voted her in. So that's kind of one of the things we want to create a festival that's not just the same thing happening over and over, because that's going on in the jazz circuit. It's the same artist at every festival, and it's just like it's a repeat. But what we have at Aloha is a lot of new talent that have you're gonna hear them and you're gonna realize, where have you been? So we're really, really excited. And you can go on to alohajazzfestival.com, and it's a wonderful, it's not just a jazz, it's a vacation. So we have a lot of things going on. We have what we call the jazz excursion, where we'll be taking our guests on a 6-hour tour across the whole island of Oahu, doing all the beautiful stops, nature stops. Just, it's a really great experience. We're gonna have a brunch. We're doing a jazz walk that advocates for mental and physical well-being and health. So there's a lot of things that are going on within this festival that is not just the performance. So we're really, really, really excited about this.
That is tremendously awesome. I have Kim Scott, man. That's a that's a talent. A tremendous talent, man. For you guys. And what you say, she was Jazz Artist of the Year, correct?
Glad to hear that.
I mean, that alone, if you had nobody else, that is an amazing talent to have. I mean, people will be enthralled when they see, how awesome she is. So, I mean, kudos to you guys for that. Big shout outs to you. I think my brother has the next question up.
Unmute yourself.
Both, I must say, you really put a lot of thought into this whole festival to make it such a well-rounded festival. I'm truly impressed with some of the stuff you talked about that are extra come along with this festival. But I want to talk about the host hotel, the Hilton. How does this location shape the overall experience you aim to? And I know you got a lot going on, so tell us why you chose the Hilton, the Hawaiian Hilton, and how that plays into the whole picture of what's going on with the festival.
Yeah, so the Hilton Hawaiian Village is actually the largest Hilton in the world. And this is a resort that has so many amenities that are present, and it's such an appeal. It's an honor to actually host our first festival at such a respected establishment in Honolulu. This is the spot. So if the feedback that we've gotten is like, oh yeah, we love it. We've stayed there. That's one of the staples in Honolulu. It's just gonna set the tone for experience. So you're not getting no bootleg experience when you're doing this. This the cream of the crop. So
it's definitely picturesque. Felicia, give us your thoughts on that, if you would.
Yeah. My thoughts on it are this, Jacob. Basically, if you were going to go to Hawaii, you would want to stay at the resort anyway. And so it's kind of the best of both worlds. So if you're a jumper and you just want to see the beauty of Hawaii, obviously the Hilton is, everybody knows it. It's a reputable brand. Now we're bringing Next Paradigm and the Aloha Jazz Festival there. So there's really nothing to complain about. We kind of just pick somewhere, especially with the first, you want to be validated. You want people to feel secure. You want them to know where they're. And so that's why we chose this venue.
And one last thing, I want to switch over to C-Man. I don't want him to feel lost and left there. C-Man, what are your thoughts being held in Hawaii? How do you feel about that, man? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and the settings look phenomenal. Your feedback on it as well, if you would.
Man, all I can say, this is honor to be not only performing. Worked with about 80% of these artists over my period. I'm celebrating 20 years in the Smooth Jazz Arena this year.
Yes.
So to commemorate that 20th anniversary with Jacob, Alicia, man, with Next Paradigm, this is not just, this is a movement. It's not just a one time or just a experience, but this is a movement. Next
Yes.
Paradigm is going to be something that you'll be talking about for the next 20, 30 years. And this is jump off. This is our way of showing the world that we don't need the, we don't need the big sponsors, or we don't need the big names to do something. And everyone is on. Honestly, I can't really say this anymore. Everyone that's a part of this festival from the front is on the same mindset of let's work, let's build, let's do something different. And I think that's why I know that's why a lot of people are not only just looking for, but look at what's happening. Look at what we're doing. We're
Yes.
attacking avenues, not just the music or the entertainment aspect of it, but like you said, mental standpoint, from a social standpoint, with everything that's going on in the world, we're taking everything on and using our vehicle of music. So,
Man, that's a beautiful, beautiful right there, man. Beautiful thought. And as I said, the location to pick the better location, man. It looks like it's something that where you can create memories. It's something, and this inaugural event, your first event, and to have it jump off at a like that, you're setting yourself up for many years of success through the years with this first one right here. Congratulations to all three of you and what you've done so far. We're gonna keep it moving, Lenny. Come on.
Unmute.
Q is on you. Ask the next question. Over your head, brother.
Okay, so the next thing I wanted to know was, see, man, tell us your role and how you became involved with this project. Just how you really came involved with the project.
well, I am the creative relations director. Those that know me in the business know that I'm a connector of people. I
Yes.
do serious networking, some serious connecting of folks in this business. I just believe that paper trail, but your people trail is just as important as your paper trail.
Got
And
you. Got you. Yes, sir. I like that.
you
Yeah.
know, one thing toward.
I like that.
Hold on. We might have to coin. We might have to coin that one. So say that one more time for the slow people in the back.
Your people trail is just as your paper trail.
Oh, yes, yes.
When they talk about
Yes,
6 degrees of separation, I really believe that. And this brother and sister, we connected a couple of years ago, doing a gig, and opened some doors. They gave me my second number one for Smooth Jazz single last year, right on Felicia Ray and Jasmine Gent. That was my second number one that hit one on the Smooth Jazz chart. So
Congratulations, brother.
Big ups, bro.
So I'm grateful for the relationship and we've been able to accomplish over this last year. A lot don't know the behind the scenes things that happen and how they've been not just last year with the building, but last year was really like a break year for the record label. And when I'd say a part of that, and they asked me, they called me personally. Jacob, Felicia was on the phone. They was like, "Look, we're calling to ask you," and basically like they held a gun and a piece of and a chip and said, "Yo, we're not taking no for an answer."
They're gonna get you either way.
Being the man I am, I took a sip of water.
So you had to take that chicken way, huh?
I took a sip of water and I said, "Lord, what would you have me to do in this situation?" No, but I'm honored because I certainly believe that every guy allowed me to do to help the team this year, effortlessly done, and I knew that, okay, God, you are lining up this and putting this all in the right perspectives. They asked me to be a part, and I was game. Whatever I can do to help. And before you know it, was I getting the word out. I was able to help with some sponsorships and still on that, I'm just telling it like it is, And at the end of it, I just want to see the brand be successful. A lot of people usually, folks have agendas and motives. my only agenda and motive is just be successful. Let's do what we need to do so we can building our legacy and leave a legacy out there that it doesn't always, you don't always have, like I said, always have to have the big sponsors to do something. As long as you have faith in God, man,
Amen.
just keep moving forward. So
That is
Amen,
awesome, man.
brother. Amen. Hey, well, look, I
Mhm.
want to shift over to Jacob and Felicia, and I want you to kind of introduce yourself to our audience. Just give us a little bit about your background and first of all, and then your role in the project. Felicia, won't you start? Ladies first.
That's good because I was gonna say let me go first because no. So my name is Felicia Ray. Everybody out there am a bassist
Oh,
and
right.
cover
Look at that.
music bassist. And what was the second part of the question? How my role and everything?
Yes, yes. Your
Okay,
your
my
role your
role.
role in the event and your background. Like, give us a little history of yourself. You say you're a bassist, so I imagine you've been a musician at heart. I'm a bassist, by the way, too. So I automatically got a
Bass,
Oh,
connection with you.
baby.
And I know you have this project called the Double Bass Project. So tell us all about everything.
okay. Anyway, my name is Felicia Ray. I play bass. I'm born and raised in Rochester, New York. It's upstate New York, about 4 minutes from Buffalo. Y'all was talking about football, so I'm a Bills fan. We'll talk later, but we're still in it. Okay, guys. Okay, you know. But yeah, and so joined me in 2021, and came out with our first song together, and that did very well. That was kind of the start of anything on radio before we had bass. And now, a few years later, we're doing double bass. In the last 2 years, I've worked as a booking agent at X Paradigm, which is Jacob's label, and he'll be able to tell you about that later. But the last 2 years, we kind of worked on just getting ourselves there. I kind of just booked for Jacob the first year, and then the second year, it was because the first year I kind of just played bass for and then a really a good jazz fan, as we call it, a top jazz fan. Her name is
Lisa J.
Jay. She was like, "You guys kind of need to make a show of this. You got the yin and yang, male and female. This can sell. This is really good. You should kind of market." And so we're like, "All right, that's a good idea." And so then we said it was a double bass experience, and it kind of took off from there. And we had a smooth jazz series called Next Live, and that was kind of, we always talked about the festival. And so when we went to Hawaii and got the opportunity to really, bring that to life, we said, let's do that. And that's kind of, I'm the president of the Aloha Jazz Festival. Anybody watching right now, when you reach out customer service or online, that'll be me that you're dealing with. So you can say, "Hey, that'll be me," and I'll walk you through everything. I'll hold in to get you to Hawaii. Okay,
Definitely.
but that's the
Awesome,
gist of
awesome,
it. Without going on, yeah.
awesome. So, Jacob.
All right. So, my name is Jacob Webb, born and raised in a small little country town in Kansas. Uh, Newton, Kansas is the town. And so small you could see right through, you know. And grew up with my family. My brother, big brother, I looked up to him. And he was a drummer. He plays drums. And so I wanted to play drums because my brother played drums, and I would follow around, and we'd be doing all this music in the church, and it was just a family oriented kind of environment, and I was very blessed to be able to come up in the small town. But by the time I got a little older, decided I needed to go to the East Coast and really do music on a full time level. So I moved to New Jersey and
Mm,
studied jazz performance school called William Patterson, and I learned a lot from that college experience. I did 4 years of college, and just a bachelor's degree from there. And I learned enough in 4 years about just what I wanted to do as far as music. And, and for the next 16 years, I'm doing a lot of shows in New York City area, so New
I was
Jersey,
going to ask
northern
you
New Jersey.
how close that was to New York City.
Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, just
Wow.
20
Okay.
minutes. So
Okay.
northern New Jersey, so close to like Newark, New Jersey,
Yep.
which is very, very close to New York
Right over the
City.
bridge.
So
Yeah,
coming from Kansas, and then you wind up in New York City. I don't know how slow it was in Kansas, but I'm gonna say it's
yeah,
probably slower than New York City. So
yeah, oh
how
yeah.
was that transition in the music part of it? How did you navigate that and say, hey, I got to be on this, I got to move and groove? What was that like?
Yeah, woo! It was a eye opener. Be able to, you know, be the big fish, small pond kind of guy in Kansas, and then coming to the East Coast, and you got some killers out there. Woo! That
Jumping in the ocean.
so that was intimidating, and you had to kind of toughen up. Like you
Yeah.
got to know that this is the music scene over there is you really have to be in it 100% because I remember, in my schooling, like the first day of a class, this one of my instructors was like, "Hey, a lot of you guys are here, and I would say about 10% of you guys will be doing music, like
Wow.
about 10 years from now." And I didn't believe that. I didn't believe it at all. I look back at it and I see all my colleagues that I went to school with, and a lot of them have decided to go elsewhere,
Mm.
and pursue something else.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. And there was this quote that my instructors, rest his soul, Mogru Miller, told me, "The strongest will prevail. And you
Uh-huh.
have to stay, you have to stick in it. You can't give up. The strongest will prevail." And that nugget right there has just stayed with me because being a musician, woo, it's got some
Even
valleys,
Oh yeah.
and,
Lord.
and especially if you're trying to do it full time,
Absolutely.
and it can take emotional toll on you sometimes. So you know, uh, but fast forward, I've navigated through a lot of different scenarios. I've been record producer, the label owner, the side musician, the backing musician, everything
Wow.
you could think.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, and this new chapter is just the fulfillment of so many years of a lot of stories, a lot of lessons accumulated, and I'm just excited about this chapter of life.
That's
That is
awesome,
so
man.
awesome. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
And you know
it is.
what? I can identify with that professor say only 10% of you because I had a lifelong dream. I was the 90% because I didn't
Yeah.
I was in that 90% group that didn't make music my career. But once music is in you, it's in you. Because I've
No
recently
question.
found my way back to being in a group with three members of my old, post college age group members, and we formulated a group right now. So I mean, music. I'm so glad to be back playing bass because I had actually put it
Mm,
down for about 15 years, and God just say, hey. They say if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, I had lost it and I had to regain it and I re-love it. And it's just an amazing thing music is. So I definitely identify with your story, man. And it's inspiring to hear.
Yeah.
Absolutely on both of you. On both of you. Arden. Arden, you up, brother?
For those that travel there, what packages or accommodations are available for attendees or etc.? And if you're still looking for vendors, we can throw that out here also, or and take the president, El Presidente.
Hey. Yeah, so we have a few packages available. I'll just start with all packages include your 4 night stay at the hotel. They also are going to include access to all 10 shows and the after parties. Okay. They're gonna include on Friday. On Friday, we have that jazz Waikiki Beach with everybody. That's gonna encourage mental and wellness. We gotta stay fit while we're eating all this food and enjoying the good music.
Love it, love it, love that.
Saturday, we have the excursion that's gonna take you around the island. It's that on Sunday we have the jazz brunch, which is gonna feature special guests. I won't say who, but it's also going to be that unlimited brunch. You want to get that walk in on Friday because it's unlimited. We're going to jazz, okay, and all that. So all packages include that as well as the artist meet and greet and a free festival T-shirt. So every single package you see will include that. Now, if you just happen to be in Hawaii, or I don't want to stay at the Hilton Hawaiian, or I have points or Airbnb, something like that, we also are offering our 4-day pass. So that's going to give you access to all the 10 shows and all the festival t-shirts. So you won't get those extra bonuses, but Hawaii's a beautiful place. So if you just want to hear the music and you have your own thing going on, you got that as well. What else is going on?
Yeah, I mean that's about it. The only differences between the packages are the rooms themselves. So there is your premium room. You have middle room. Just you want to get in there kind of room.
Right. I'm
So,
in here, baby. The beach is right
Sleep
there.
on the beach, huh?
I love it, Jacob. I love it, Jacob.
Look, but let's be
Oh.
real. Let's be real. Anywhere in the building is an incredible location. You walk out the street,
Yeah,
you walk out the door, you on the beach.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
The Hilton Hawaiian Village is a so
Yes.
when you're just in there, it's great. And Eagle Room has a balcony, so it's actually very very nice, and the views are panoramic. They're beautiful. You can either see the mountain view or you can look on the beach. It's just it's remarkable to say the least.
So how is the venue going to be set up? Is the entertainment actually going to be outside, or is it going to be inside, or a mixture of both? How is that? How does that work?
Yeah, so we really was thinking about it in a way that okay, let's make some logical decisions, and then let's also make some aesthetic decisions as well. And so we decided to do a hybrid kind of thing. So we have some of the evening shows are inside, and then we have
Okay.
special shows that taking place outside, which is there's a spot called the Villa Green, and that's the outdoor venue where we'll have our registration with music on. We have a special. I guess we didn't mention this
We did
before.
not.
We have a special Hawaiian experience. It's with a luau with hula hula dancers by a company called Hula Hula Entertainment, which will be giving the most authentic Hawaiian experience. So, like I said before, this festival is not just about the music. It's a vacation. It's a memory.
Okay.
So it's a hybrid of two different.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Awesome. So
Definitely.
once again, see, man, give us the dates, give us websites, phone numbers, all of those type of things, so folks can start making plans.
Well, I mean, I shoot that over to the CEO and president, but it's 21st through 25th. So it's August 21st through 5th. You can go to the Aloha Jazz Festival. AlohaJazzFest.com. All right, all the information, all the pictures, everything you need to know. Okay, what color you should wear, what day, whatever you need to know.
Bathing suits you're gonna need.
Yeah. Now
Keep
Felicia's
that on
not
the
gonna
list.
help with that. If you contact her. She's just gonna make sure you got all the guidelines, everything, for the festival down. So, everything else that's personal. But I'm just gonna say this. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
And not for just the we are part of it, but I just want my folks here in around the county and listen all around the world, man, that we had time. I remember I met James Ingram years ago for the reopening of the Howard Theater, and he was talking about how we were living in a different time, and And I want everyone to know we're living in a different time and era. What you're seeing, Jacob, Felicia, myself, you're looking at artists that we're talking about 20, 30, 40 years from now and be like, man, I remember kids, these folks were doing this and blah, blah, blah. You guys are into that. Everyone that's listening, under the sound of my voice, you're in the midst of what's today. You know what I mean? What's taking on? These artists that are part of this festival are going to be taken. They are carrying the torches into the next of music and time. So
That's powerful.
Awesome thought. Awesome thought.
I beg you guys, make every effort, because this is the first one. It ain't going to be the last one, but this is the first one. So why not be a part of the first one, right? Get in there, experience that first one, so you can go back and tell all your family and friends, and then y'all come next the following year. You know,
That's right.
So 10 years from now, when you holding that ticket, and you can say, I remember I actually met Felicia and Jacob. I shook his hand. And 10 years from now, they're gonna be saying that. Because y'all gonna be like Ivory Tower then, you know.
Yeah, and backing off of what C-Man said, we're very, very appreciative thus far of those who have already bought their packages, and you are really helping, being the foundation of what's to come in the future for this festival, because it's always the first year is the most difficult because
Yes.
unfortunately, there are a lot of people that have flopped, and have, some things have happened to where people have a sour taste in their mouth with kind of things that have gone in the past. And so that does, have some headway from what we've seen thus far. We're just extremely excited because we're going to sell this thing out. And we're at 35% sold on this festival, and we're going to continue to push, and very appreciative, and that's what I have to say about this festival. We're extremely, extremely grateful for the opportunity and even for on the show.
Amen.
I think it's just amazing because it's beautiful that you own this. I mean, because a lot of we participate in so many festivals, but owners don't look like us. And it means something always to me because a lot of times we're talent, but we're not the ownership. So, like I said before we even start, I definitely salute you doing this doing this festival. It's important for us to have those festivals so we can hire ourselves. Indeed,
Yeah,
it's just incredible. So I definitely echo C-Man said. Support it. Everybody don't meet me there, beat me there. So yeah, for sure.
No doubt. And I know, Felicia, our show basically started off as a health-based show where my brother Equavian there, he lost over 100 pounds intermittent fasting, and so we primarily were a health-based show that kind of morphed into social issues and all kinds of other things. So hearing you talk about eating healthy, I saw him smiling inside when you said that first day we're gonna eat, we're gonna do things. So you always ask guests the questions about their health. You want to ask any to any of our guests tonight?
No, I'm just glad that is of the program. That's great to hear. I'm just impressed at the overall volume that this festival encompasses. And there's a lot going to be going on there, and I'm excited just to hear what you guys have planned for this festival. Guys, it's like everybody who comes there is going to get bang for their, no question about it, man. It's exciting.
The fact that a lot of times you go to those festivals and they piecemeal you out. Yeah, then you need to pay for the after party. You need to pay for the excursion. Pay for this. But if you get there, it's all in. I mean, like, what next is the question, not what next costs. That's what's amazing, man. For real, I love it.
So we're gonna
transition. Somebody shouting you out, C-Man, about your weight loss, C-Man. Tell them about weight loss.
That's Aunt Emma. Aunt Emma Thomas, man. She, very influential back in the day. Probably getting my group occupation in the area, man. So she's family. That's family, man.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
Amen.
see, what I tell you, what I tell you. I ain't
Man,
feeding you
he said,
beans. Well, you know what? I ain't feeding you beans because beans are really delicious. I'm about to go get me some black eyed peas. But the bottom line is all 100% true, baby. What I told you, I was like when he came on, y'all, just to keep it a. I said, man, you looking good, man. Look like you dropping down. He was like, I'm working back on it. I was like, nah, man, you successful. Another note, sidekick. My man Lenny beside you, he did talk about Equate dropping over 100 pounds, but that brother used to be Big Lenny. Now he like him Lenny. He lost about 100 pounds himself. He's not, at 1,000% like we do. So they won't ask you, but I'll ask you as artists, as people in front of people entertaining all the time. It's imperative that you do stay in your utmost health because if you don't play, there ain't no pay. So it's always important to be healthy. And we got a thing that we say, health is sexy. So what do you do to keep your sexy together, guys? Both of you.
Dude, like,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
what do you
No,
think?
I love going on hikes. That's
Wow. Okay.
my yeah.
Beautiful.
My was not only just physically, but just the whole mental side of it. Just
Yes.
being from all the chaos and just being one with nature. One with God. Just enjoying the beauty of creation.
Yes.
And so yeah, I do that on a very regular level. Actually, we're actually in Porter right now,
Oh, beautiful.
doing yeah, and
Doing
and
just
we're
that. That's
yeah,
beautiful.
and we're doing some nice hiking here, and we actually was in a very nice waterfall area,
Yeah,
just
beautiful.
enjoying nature. So yeah, that's just you have to do that. You have to find that way of just re-energizing yourself because being in our field it can be mentally straining and you have to
Yes.
find a way to you know cater to suppressing a lot of that and release. So
Yes.
uh, yeah.
I
That is
appreciate
Well,
that.
that's
guys,
that's
we're going to transition to part of the show. And you're welcome to stay. You're certainly welcome to stay.
Hold on, Q. Q. Pause. Press pause, Q. Don't she put your hands up because she thought out of it. No, no, no.
What's his name? Arden.
You don't get away from this question.
What?
No, El Presidente.
What?
I
Question?
mean, yeah, same question. I know that they do that together, and you can say that's. I think that'd be a quick one.
Oh no, the pasta. I love pasta. I take a break from pasta and bread, and I'm pretty good. It's January. We do the dry January. Musicians, we like take a little. Got to
Yeah,
deal with the people and be on stage. Dry. Take a break from break. And then I gotta cut the pasta, and then I walk with him.
there you go. That's the deal. All right, if
Keep it
that's the
good.
plan, we with you.
awesome.
We're gonna have you
Awesome.
You're
back in
Awesome.
right.
a couple of months and see how the plan's rolling. I know
Right,
Jacob.
right, right.
Jacob's gonna keep it a buck with me. I know it. I can see it in his eyes.
Wait. I'm asking the questions now. Are where you from, Mr. Arden? Where you
I'm
from?
from I'm from
What?
from Maryland, Annapolis, Maryland.
Okay. You had a little slang. I was like, you
He
was
he
on
did a
some
lot
other.
of time in New York, and I'm gonna say time.
Yeah. I said he's short. I said that. Yeah, I felt that. Okay, that's it. Let's
Yeah, that's
transition. We transitioning.
Uh, so Q,
peace and
where
love.
do you
Appreciate
want to go for the sense of time? The fact that we I know we did, do we want to go to the new birth thing, or do we want
Yes,
to bring that back, or what? How do you want to
yeah.
do this?
really wanted to talk to tonight with C-Man, but C-Man, because of time constraints, be willing to come back so we can cover you in depth about your the new experience, the band New Birth, or would you want to cover a little bit of that now? Talk to it a little bit about that now.
It's all good, fellas. I mean, this is looking about me and my career. I've been blessed to be able to give opportunities to other folks, and this was an opportunity, a chance for me to share with my brother and my sister, to not only my fans, what's going on and what's happening in their own backyard. And I respect the time, and we can definitely make time for to come back and talk that. So I'm good with that, man. But tonight was, I think, how God should be. This was the time to really share about the Aloha Jazz Festival, and glad we was able to do that. So
Awesome, brother. I appreciate you being willing to just put your own personal stuff to the side for the better cause, and what you did certainly did.
But while we do have you, while we do have everybody on here, and since it is football season,
here we go.
Let's go to the couch, baby. Let's go to the couch. That's what we're gonna do. But right now, since it is football season, we're gonna go to the couch, and we're gonna talk about the couch. And I'm gonna introduce y'all to the couch real fast. But let me get my folks up on the screen here. Let me get my peoples on the screen here. Let's see, man, I got you twice. So let me go on over here. Yep, there we go. Because Felicia said something that was very interesting. So,
yeah, Felicia, you talked yourself into this. You talked yourself into this.
Since we're on the couch, and it is that time of the year, we're going to talk a little shiznick right now, if y'all don't mind. So, as you may know it, we do this annually, and the couch is a segment that, I think that's why Kenny got sick today. He didn't join the show tonight.
Yeah, because the team and they ain't make the playoffs.
Yeah, because we have another host that joins us each week that comes on. But the couch, look, we're gonna start off.
He don't know
this
nothing about football.
He's officially on the couch after the first round of the playoffs, and this guy plays for the Chargers. Okay, I hate to tell y'all, but this guy's officially on the couch too, man. I like this brother. Jordan Love, but he's on the couch. Man, this guy turned back into a pumpkin, and he's officially on the couch again. Writing Sam Darnold. I'm proud to say, because I'm a big-time Washington Commanders fan, so we had to put this guy on the couch right here, Baker Mayfield. Welcome to the couch, Baker. Your time is up for this year. You had a great season. Congratulations. And the guy that was trying to give Jaden Daniels a run for Rookie of the Year, we had to put you on the couch, son. Because Jaden Daniels is the Rookie of the Year. So Bo Nix, great year. And then I'm sad to say, because this is one of Arden's favorites, but Russ,
man, you gotta sit down.
Bye-bye.
So that leaves 8 teams remaining, and one of which I already said my team is the Commanders. I'm a Commander fan all the way. I know we playing the Lions. I know we up against it. But I'm going to get this thing started by going to Felicia, because she said she was a big-time Buffalo Bill fan, and she playing half our audience loves the Ravens.
Yes.
Oh my God. So now we got to make our picks. Buffalo against the Ravens.
Right.
Predictions. Who's going to the couch?
What you say?
Who do you like? Who do you pick? Who
I like
Buffalo.
Who you like
She already
why?
stated.
it's mafia. What you mean?
That loyalty or
Oh man.
It's loyalty. It runs deep. You know what I mean? We moved to the DMV area. And we both. I'm not gonna go crazy. I go deep. No, it's deep.
No, we good. You're in a safe place. You can dig it up.
Okay, once you hear who his team will know that the love is real. But I love the Bills. I'm rooting for the Bills, no matter what happens. But I'm rooting for the Bills. That's it. That's what I gotta do. That's what it is. It's a tough game. I just hope we show up. Honestly, I hope we show up. It's the two MVP candidates going against each other, and really good. That's all I want. I want to come out the victor, but I just hope it's a good game. That's all I can pray for.
So you definitely think that Buffalo is going to win, no doubt. And what do you predict the score is going to be?
Oh, that's deep with it. I don't know all of that. I don't care if we win by a kick. I just want. But I will say we've been averaging about like over 30 something points a game, so up
Girl
there.
know her football. Girl know her football.
Yeah. So let's keep
You
it
don't
there.
get it twisted. Yeah,
Jacob,
what's up?
you on the
He
clock.
said, Jacob,
You on the
come
clock.
on, Jacob. Bring
Well,
it to
I
the
mean,
second.
I told you. Oh well, you were talking about the Bills and Ravens game, or what's my team?
Yeah, we're
What's the
talking
No,
about the Bills,
use your
the
team
Bills
and
and the
then
Ravens.
the Bills.
Okay, so I told you I'm from Kansas, so we know who I'm
Oh,
voting for.
Beat
oh,
the
All right.
Texans.
So,
Now
that's
we're getting somewhere.
You've
That's
been
the
used to
problem.
winning, huh?
I'm
Used to winning for the last couple of years.
so that I'm Chiefs all the way. With in regards to the Buffalo Ravens game, so I think it's really gonna go down to, is Josh Allen give a very historic night? If he does, that's magical. Now, if he does anything short of that, there's no way that the Bills can go to the next round. Being that it is in Buffalo, that gives a lot, momentum from that perspective. So, I love Lamar Jackson. I love Derrick Henry. That double, that bam bam
Yeah.
that takes the pressure off of Lamar. I love what's going on there. The defense is real solid. And me and Felicia, we was at the Ravens Bills game. The Ravens just look at all. We was there.
Yeah.
Don't
good.
play
Y'all were
about
angry.
that.
Tell the
Don't
truth,
bring
Jacob.
up bad
Tell the
memories.
truth.
Don't bring up bad memories.
Tell the truth, Jacob.
So
Hey.
this might hurt, but
Look, he's scared because he don't. Oh, let me finish. He gonna finish, y'all. Go ahead.
So it's gonna, to me, because the game is taking place in Buffalo. I do feel like they do have a slight edge, in my opinion.
All right,
All right, it's cool. All right,
All
it's
right,
on you, brother.
C-Man.
On you,
C-Man,
what
come
it
on,
is.
brother. Who you got?
Well, I'm Ravens,
Already
and
know.
I'm gonna predict I'm gonna give a go at the score. I think it's gonna be 25-17.
Okay, I like that. I like
Ravens.
that. Work with
Ravens,
that.
you say.
Definitely.
Ravens,
Yeah,
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And while you at it, since Jacob is from Kansas City, who you like between the Chiefs and the Texans?
Oh, Chiefs gonna take that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. I agree with that one too. Fellas, what y'all think? Any of these four games, make your four picks.
Go ahead,
Oh
Art.
man, I'm with the Chiefs over the Texans, Ravens over the Bills. Um, I'm praying for the Commanders to, but Lions is bet. If I had to put money, I'm going with the Lions. But since I'm not, I'm going with Commanders. That's what I'm rooting for. Like y'all said, that's what I'm rooting for. Um, Eagles and Rams, that's a tough one right there. But I think they probably pull that out.
You think who? The Eagles?
I think the Eagles might pull that
Yeah.
out. Q.
I'm going straight up. I'm going hardcore Raven, and I'm not changing that now. Going Ravens over the Bills, going with the Chiefs over the Texans, going with the Commanders over the Lions, and going with the Eagles over the Rams. On you, Lenny.
Oh, dang.
You
All right.
say
Yeah, I definitely. Well, y'all know I definitely like the Commanders. I just think, it's something magical about the kid,
It's happening.
and I
Yeah.
think he's captured the
I
heart of
do
the
think
nation.
that.
He's something magical about him. He always shouts out God, and he's so humble. Just the young man is really resurrected the city, and I appreciate it. I definitely think that the Eagles going to win, and it's going to be an NFC East, NFC Conference Finals between the Commanders and the Eagles.
All right, that's far enough. You don't have to burn the whole.
The Bills and Ravens. Ooh, Lord, the Bills and the Ravens. I tell you one thing. I don't know when they give out the MVP award, but this might determine who get the MVP because it's supposed to be
No,
Lamar.
that's already voted on. That's already voted
It's
on.
already voted on. Okay. Well, I like Lamar. I think Lamar going to the Super Bowl, and I like the Chiefs against the Texans, and
That's easy.
It's gonna be the Chiefs against the Ravens again. That's gonna
Yes,
be
Look,
fun.
I'm gonna say this: you either get the Commanders or the. You can't have both. Take your pick. Pick.
the DMV. It's the
Well,
DMV.
let me tell you, my
DMV.
dream is this. My dream is to have Baltimore play against Washington in the Super Bowl.
I'd
Now,
love
only the DMV will have a lot of interest in this. But I don't know, everybody will have interest in this.
Everybody
Both of
would,
them
yeah.
teams. Yeah.
Lamar against Jay, that would be excellent. Well, anyway, let's wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up for the night. We have our audience, our loyal audience. And Ronnie says she's going with the Eagles. Ronnie, I hear you. Ronnie's an Eagle fan. She's going with the Eagles. Emma, the Eagles. Emma's a former Steeler fan, so I don't know what the Eagles now. Anyway.
No doubt, Beltway Super Bowl. So look, we want to thank our guests for joining us tonight. C-Man, we definitely want to thank you for being just who you are in the community, man. You're just such a great guy. We'd like to get you back on really, really soon. Q gonna follow up with you afterwards.
Yes. C-Man, I will be in touch.
Maybe as early as next week. It depends on your schedule, but we can make some accommodations to make that happen. And because I definitely want to tell the other side of the story that we weren't able to tell tonight because of the technical difficulties. Because that story needs to be told. And C-Man is way more than a drummer, y'all.
No question.
As you can start to see, he's doing a lot of other things besides drumming, and we definitely want to tell that story. So without further ado, I want to thank the guests for coming on tonight. And any closing words for the folks, the audience, either C-Man, Jacob, or Felicia.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, brothers, for having us. We're very appreciative. Any opportunity that we can get to talk about this festival is a wonderful opportunity. So, and I'd like to thank my brother C-Man for what he does for the Aloha Jazz Festival. Great at what he does. He's our creative relations director, brings people together, and I really appreciate you more than you even know. So that's that.
Amen.
Yes.
All right, keep close us out, brother.
Well, Jacob, and we really appreciate you so much for coming on, and we look forward to talking to you again. As a matter of fact, we know we're going to talk to you again in the future.
Yeah.
We're just excited about it. And as we move closer to the event, I'm sure more information is going to have to be revealed, and we'd like for you to do it right here. All right? Okay.
All right.
Well,
Felicia says she's gonna come on next week after Buffalo beat.
Oh! And Felicia,
Let it be known.
we might have to have both y'all on next week, okay?
We might have to come back for
to do part
the
two.
Super Bowl.
Part two.
Definitely.
All right, folks.
Hey, well, you know what? I just wish you guys and pray you have unexpected blessings and unexpected success beyond your expectations, and wish you the absolute best of the best health, best love, best prosperity, indeed. So definitely, God bless.
Bless you.
All right,
Thank
brother.
you.
Good night, audience. Thanks for hanging.
Love y'all, man. Thanks for staying with us.
Hold on for a second.